Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel once again. We are giving you a 2-for-1 today. 2 videos, price of one. So for this second one, this second recipe, it's just going to be a little nice dessert meal that I wanted to do. Since we couldn't grill out and entertain, I just figured, hey, let's just make the best of it and let's just do something sweet and easy and fun. So I want to do, it's like little cream cheese cake, but in a little jar, in a cup. So we'll go ahead and share the recipes for that. So it calls for, now mind you, this is going to be my first time doing this recipe. So, so it calls for 8 ounces of the cream cheese, but I'm going to double my recipe. So I'm going to use 2 8-ounce cream cheese. Philadelphia cream cheese, can't go wrong without it. And for the topping, my husband chose cherry, so we're going to do cherry topping. Then it also called for 1 cup of heavy cream. So we've got our heavy whipping cream, and of course for the crust we're going to use graham cracker. That's what it called for. So we're going to crumble up our graham cracker for the crust, and these are the little jars that I'm going to make it in. See, they're like little cute little mason jars with the top, so you know, we could just grab them as we want them from out the fridge. So it's going to be my first time doing it this way, because the way that I was taught to make cheesecake was in a, you know, in a pan and we bake it. So this is going to be a no-bake cheesecake, going to be made in the little bitty mason jars. So I can't wait to see how it all turns out. So stay tuned. We'll be back.
Okay guys, so we're back. So what I'm gonna do to help my wife out is I'm gonna put 1.5 cups of graham crackers. That's what the recipe calls for. Well, actually it calls for half of that, so we're doubling the recipe. So what I'm doing is I'm putting graham crackers in a freezer bag, and I'm just gonna crush them up. I'm just gonna keep crushing, and I'm gonna put 1.5 cups of these. That's what I'm doing for her. And then secondly, 4 tablespoons of butter. But as you can see, I put this in the microwave a little too long, so I kind of messed up the container, but it's all good. We'll keep working on it.
Okay, so and while he's doing that, we're going to get our filling together. Now, what I have right here, this is 2 cups of the heavy cream. So for the heavy cream, I'm going to put that in its own separate bowl, and I'm just going to mix until it gets like a light frothy texture to it. And of course I'll come back and show you that once I get that mixed up, so you can see, because I have to be able to fold it into my actual filling once I get that going. So in here I have my 2 8 ounces of the cream cheese that it calls for. And so it also says to use pure vanilla extract. Now originally it calls for 1 teaspoon, but because I'm doubling it, I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of the vanilla. Okay. Alright, so I put in my 2 teaspoons of the vanilla, and then it calls for 1/2 cup of sugar. But we're doubling, so we're going to do a whole cup of sugar, because it's 1/2 cup. So we're going to do a whole cup of sugar. And then I'm actually going to start my blender. And as you can see, we've already got the jars already washed off, air drying and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start blending my 2 8 ounces of cream cheese with my sugar and my vanilla extract. And once I get that blended, then I'm going to put my heavy whipping cream in its own separate bowl. And then I'm going to get that whipped up till it's nice, light, and frothy. And then I'm going to fold it into my cream cheese mix. So let me get the mixing done for both of these. And then when I come back, I'll show you the consistency and how I'm going to fold it in. So I'll be right back.
So guys, I put the 1.5 cups of graham crackers, crushed them up, put them in a bowl, and then I added my 4 teaspoons my 4 tablespoons, I'm sorry, of butter, just so it would kind of help it stick together, because this is going to be the base. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. I'm about to go ahead and start putting them in the pan or in the bottles, and we'll let you know how it turns out.
Okay, y'all, and I did go ahead and I mixed the cream cheese with the sugar and the vanilla, and then with the whipping cream. Remember, at first it's like a liquidy consistency, but see how now it's kind of like a whipped cream now. So that's what you want to mix it until it starts getting nice and airy, because that's where it is now, so it's not liquidy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half of this, kind of fold it in here into my cream cheese. Just get it mixed in here real good. Okay. Alright. So that's my first half. Got that mixed in. Now I'm just going to take all the rest of this and fold it on in. Alright, and that's all I'm going to do. And once I'm done getting this folded in, we're going to go ahead and add it on top of the graham cracker crust that my husband is already working on now to put into the jars. Then we'll get this inside, and then we'll go ahead and start spooning over our topping. So once I get this mixed and we start, we'll show you a few jars of us doing it, and then we'll show you the finished product with us tasting it. So we'll be right back. Okay guys, so we're back. I got the heavy whipping cream folded into my cream cheese. We're nice and smooth and frothy. And so my husband is putting in the graham cracker crust that he made with the butter and smushing it into the jar. And I just wanted to show you how we're going to get this assembly line going. Just want to get it in there. Guys, give me another spoon. And I just want to get the excess off of here. Yep, we're just getting it in there. No perfect way. So we have our cream cheese in there. And then we're just going to take our cherry topping. You could choose whatever topping you want. We chose cherry from the can. I'm just going to spoon it over it.
That looks good.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. That's simple. More or less, whatever your preference is. So, yeah. And then we have the cute little tops that it comes with. So, that's pretty much going to be the process. So, we'll come back with all the finished product and a taste test. So, we'll be back. Okay guys, so let me tilt you down. So we are back. These are our jars. See? So you can see our little graham cracker, our cheesecake filling, and then our cherry topping. So I had a total, the pack came with a total of 12 jars. And out of the 12 jars, only 2 of them we ran out of graham cracker and filling and topping. So only 2 of the jars didn't get filled out of the 12 jars. So we have our very first jar that we made. That's in the refrigerator chilling, because we're going to come back and taste that and let you guys know what we think. But yep, so all I'm going to do is just put the little tops on these jars here. Going to go ahead and get them in the fridge to chill. And I just think they're really, really cute. So I can't wait to taste it and let you guys know how they are. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to put the tops on these, get them ready to go in the fridge to chill, and then we'll be back with a sampling. So I'll be back.
Hey guys, we're back for the taste test. me and little champion here are gonna let you know what's the real deal on it. All right. So this is our cup that we trial cup.
Cheesecake.
Our trial cup that we did. So it's not as pretty as the other ones that we did, but that's fine. This is the one we're used for taste testing. So here we go. Go ahead, buddy. Don't get all the cherries either.
That's good.
It's
Did you
good.
get the graham cracker in the bottom?
No, my spoon ain't gonna reach all the way down there. But I know the graham cracker's good. That's good. That's good. It's not as thick as like cheesecake, but I don't think it's meant to be. It's kind of frothy, so it's not as rich as regular cheesecake, baked cheesecake, I would say. But it's delicious. I mean, I think it'll make a good snack, a good what are those things called when you're entertaining people? The little things they do, entrees or whatever. So yeah, so I like it. I give it a thumbs up. What about you, champ?
Yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up.
Cool. That's it. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff like that. Let us know what you think if you try it, what you did to it to spice it up a little bit more. So it's our first time doing this particular situation right here, so give it a thumbs up. That's it, guys. We'll see you next time.